back here with another video, and this time we're gonna make a quick discussion with just myself, and I'm gonna ask my friend Branson is recording a few questions based on his experience playing this game so far, and best of one versus best of three. I played at the ARG playing best of one for the first time. I had never played best of one in a tournament since our locals plays best of three, and I'm guessing best of three kind of prepared me pretty well to play this game at a competitive standpoint, because that's what all competitive tournaments usually are best of three. Now, I understand that some tournaments should be ran as best of one because of time constraints, and that's what we did at the RGs to make sure that things went smoothly and faster, because the suggested rules are still technically best of three in the rule book. I'm sorry, best of one in the rule book. But we're gonna go ahead and get into the flaws of best of one and the very good things about it. So best of one, if you have a 30-minute or even 40, that's too much to me. You have plenty of time to think, and you have no excuse to say you didn't have enough time to play your game. You have 30 minutes, and you need to make sure at least the beginning part of your game setup is faster. Like, no matter what kind of format you're playing. So you technically are still playing similar to what you would normally play, but you have a little less stress on yourself because you know you don't have to rush to like play energies and stuff. But even then, most games should not take forever unless you're like playing a slower deck. So, but I can't say that. I guess that's promoting aggro if you're playing a best of three, and that's what some people say. There's a bunch of different ways you can look at it. But best of one was smooth throughout that event, and I didn't mind it that much because I do believe in this game, the player with the better control of their deck and the better pilot will win 9 times out of 10, unless your opponent gets a very lucky hand or or you draw a bad hand. So even if sometimes if you draw a bad hand, you still win because you're drawing a lot of cards, and not everything's critical, so you're still gonna be drawing cards in your life most of the time. But anyways, so there's a lot of good things about best of one and then best of three. So best of three is one of those things where people keep going at it and they're like, well, I don't want my opponent just to get lucky because I drew a bad hand and they beat me to be a thing. I want them to have to beat me at least twice to say they really beat me. Now, I will say this, at our locals, have been some situations where I have drew really lucky hands and I've killed someone on turn 3 because I drew 3 Kabas, for example, and I killed Broly when he tapped out on turn 2, and I killed him before he had a third turn, which is very lucky of me because I know that Broly plays a ton of 10 cost pumps, and they probably didn't have enough cards to protect himself, and they didn't. Even with like 12 or 13 cards in hand, he still had no way to protect himself from just 15k, or he didn't want to, feasibly, and things like that do happen, but not often enough for it to matter. Another thing about best of three, it does encourage competitive play in the sense that you can't like waste time. In Yu-Gi-Oh, that's a big thing. Stalling for time and wanting to like drag out the game for no reason is a thing. So, Branson, how did you enjoy best of three at our locals? And even though we haven't played in a little while.
I mean, best of three, it seems more skillful than the best of one. Like you said, best of one, one player could have a really good hand, and next thing you know, someone has a really bad hand, and it would just be a sense of luck at that point.
Understandable. Now, do you believe that the better player will win most of the time in best of one? I mean, in the first game, or in your playing against them, do you believe that the better player usually will win?
Best of one?
No, just one game. If you're playing against somebody, do you believe that your games are based on luck, or do you believe that it's based on skill? Because
it's skillful. It's mostly about your deck build, how you built it. So yeah, it's a sense of skill.
So you think that 9 times out of 10, if it is best of 3, it will be a 2-0. If it is,
I wouldn't say it would necessarily be a 2-0 most of the time, but if you're the better player, more skillful than the next, of course you'll win.
Okay, so that does promote best of one, saying that it will work. So if this game is best of one, it still shouldn't deter players from playing, because in the end, this game is very similar to GOAT format in Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Magic, in the sense of strategy based game, and you're gonna win most games if you're better than your opponent at managing your resources and actually have a game plan before you go into tournament, which is most every player should have a game plan before they even step in that room. Like, for example, Frieza, that you want to maintain card advantage and continue to keep putting cards on the field and just keep Mega Frieza keep cards off their field with Goldo and stuff. Just typical game plans. Like my deck, I was Super Saiyan 3 spam. I continuously wanted to use that card until I kill my opponent, because it makes my opponent waste cards. Because I believe no one was going to be playing Raging Attack of Vegeta, because it's like the only real counter to it, other than Cold Bloodlust. But that's about it for this video. I'm going to have another video soon, and it's going to be dealing with making your games go faster. That makes, like, I don't know, promote best of 3 if you have not participated in best of 3s. Because I do not believe the round needs to take more than 60 minutes. See you next time.